In 1324, a man crossed the Sahara Desert with enough gold to destabilize a foreign economy for 12 years simply by spending it. We usually measure extreme wealth through the net worths of modern tech and luxury magnates. The scale of Musa's wealth dwarfs these modern estimates. Despite controlling the largest concentration of gold in history, this individual is rarely mentioned in modern history curricula. By 1312, the Mali Empire spanned much of West Africa, controlling the trade routes that connected the continent's interior to the Mediterranean. This pie chart illustrates the empire's monopoly. At its peak, Mali produced nearly half of the entire global gold supply. When the previous emperor disappeared during an Atlantic expedition, his deputy, Musa, assumed total control of the state. Because the emperor held personal ownership of the state's resources, Musa's ascension placed a massive percentage of the world's liquid wealth in the hands of one man. Musa's fortune was rooted in his control of the Bambouk and Bore goldfields, two of the most productive sites in the medieval world. The empire operated a dual taxation system. As salt moved south and gold moved north, a portion of every transaction was siphoned into the central treasury. Every merchant caravan was required to pay a toll for the safety and infrastructure provided by Malian territory. The combination of resource ownership and trade tolls turned a geographically lucky region into a consistent wealth generation machine. For his 1324 pilgrimage to Mecca, Musa traveled with thousands of soldiers and servants, accompanied by camels carrying massive payloads of gold. Along the route, he distributed gold to local charities and markets, and gifted it to people he encountered in the cities he passed through. When the caravan reached Cairo, the sheer volume of gold Musa spent flooded the local market. As the supply of gold spiked, its purchasing power crashed. This caused severe hyperinflation across the region. According to historical accounts, the economy didn't fully recover for more than a decade. This event illustrates how massive, unregulated spending can destabilize a regional economy, even when the intention is charitable. After returning to Mali, Musa directed his wealth toward permanent structures and academic systems. He financed the construction of the Jingareber Mosque, an architectural feat of mud brick and timber that expanded the physical footprint of his capital. He also recruited scholars, mathematicians, and astronomers from across the Islamic world, turning Timbuktu into a center for advanced study. Timbuktu's rise as a global university hub suggests that Musa's most durable legacy was the intellectual culture he established. Before 1324, European cartographers largely treated West Africa as a peripheral region. Following Musa's pilgrimage, the 1375 Catalan Atlas featured him prominently, seated on a throne and holding a golden orb to mark his empire's location. By compelling cartographers to revise their maps, Musa physically embedded his empire into the European worldview. Modern billionaires own shares in companies. Musa owned the economic output of a gold-producing empire. This is why historians find his wealth impossible to quantify. There is no modern equivalent for a person who holds total sovereign control over the world's primary currency. Musa's influence is measured by the physical structures and systems of knowledge that survived for centuries after his gold was spent. If you were in control of a fortune that could break or build entire nations, where would you direct it first? Let me know in the comments.